use your Phillips screwdriver. Get some carburetor cleaner. If you can't afford that, or if it's not in your area, all you have to use is petrol or fuel or whatever you want. Get out your little camera, take a picture of what you're working on as you're tearing it apart, and put everything in its own little bowl so you don't lose it. Remember, with all the brass pieces, they're very soft, so you want to be very careful with them, that you don't round off the edges or generally screw them up and ruin your day. And as you take these carburetors apart, you will get more confidence in how to work on them. And all your friends will love you because you know all about carburetors. You must be a motocross god. Or a Dio god. Like me. But I'm not actually. I'm just an old man with one little bike. The only one in my state of 20 million people. And I make little videos. And I don't know it all. I wish I did, but I don't. So learn as much as you can from all the people out there. Not everyone knows everything. But if, in my general rule of thumb, if you can find 3 people and you ask them the same question about the carburetor or anything else, 3 different people, and they give you the same answer for one question, then you're probably on the right track. So let's get some of those carbs, take them off your bike, have the courage to grab that screwdriver and take the thing apart, because they are simpler than a safety pin. Once you figure out how they work, they only have 3 or 4 adjustments, and that's about it. And usually carb problems are, usually dirty carb problems are one thing that really makes a bike not work so well. So let's get some confidence. Take your time and tear some of these carburetors apart, whichever one you own, and put it back together and play with it. Take your finger and push the slide up and down. Work on the choke. The choke comes out right here. It's a very simple one-piece mechanism. You can unscrew the throttle slide right here. It's got a little spring on the top to hold it in from vibration. Same with the low speed adjustment right here. The air adjustment. It's got a little tiny spring on it. Now these, I forgot about these right here. These right here, and they have to be loosened before you take the carb off. What these are kind of a new thing from when I used to race motocross in the 70s. This is a cap right here. I think it's 15 millimeter. But once you take that off, it allows you to get to the jet right here without having to take the float bowl off. Because if you're racing in motocross and you need to change jets, then it's a lot easier to do it that way. Now, one more thing about motocross racing, and I was very good at it back when I was a young man. Those days are long gone. But don't do your testing, your jets, or any of your things on your bike on race day. Don't do it on race day. Have all that shit done before, because when you're there to race, you don't want to have things go wrong. So that's a piece of advice from an old man. So I hope this helps some of you get some confidence into working on these little 28 or 26 or 14 or 18 or 19 or 32 or 34 or 39 millimeter carbs. They're all exactly the same, just bigger or smaller. Okay, let's get to work and learn about carbs. I hope you like this series.